Okay, so the next rule that we're going to look at is the quotient rule. Again, the rule is found on page 25 of the log table, so we don't have to learn it off. You just have to know where to find it. And quotient means fraction. So where we have two functions that are divided by each other, so a fraction of two functions, this is the rule that we use. Now, unfortunately with this one, there's no shortcut like the product rule where we can multiply it and simplify. In this one, there's no choice. We have to use the quotient rule and that's it. So our quotient rule is where y is equal to u over v, dy dx is equal to v multiplied by du dx minus u multiplied by dv dx all over v squared. So that's our rule as it appears in the log tables. So if we look at our function here, our question is y is equal to 2x plus 1 over 3x squared minus 2. So the first thing we do is we separate it. So we have y is equal to u over v. U is always going to be your top function. So u is equal to 2x plus 1 and v is equal to 3x squared minus 2. That's the first thing we do as in the product rule. Next, we differentiate each function separately. So we find du dx. In this case, du dx is equal to 2 and dv dx is equal to 6x. So remember, apply your basic rule, bring down the power and multiply, reduce the power by 1. The next thing we need to do is apply it into our rule, our formula. So dy dx is going to equal. So we have v multiplied by du dx, so that's 3x squared minus 2 multiplied by 2 minus u times by dv dx, so that's 2x plus 1 multiplied by 6x all over v squared, which is 3x squared minus 2 to be squared. Now with the quotient rule, the only part of the quotient rule that we have to tidy up and simplify is the top line. We can leave the bottom line as 3x squared minus 2 in the bracket to be squared. We don't actually have to multiply that out and simplify. We do have to tidy up the top, however. So multiplying out this one, first of all, we have 3x squared by 2 is 6x squared, minus 2 by 2 is minus 4. We have a minus here, so minus 2x by 6x is minus 12x squared, and minus 1 by 6x is minus 6x over 3x squared minus 2 to be squared. And I'm just going to put the final answer up here because I've run out of room here at the bottom. Fully tidying this part up, we have minus 12x squared and plus 6x squared, so that gives us minus 6x squared. We have minus 6x minus 4 all over 3x squared minus 2 all to be squared. So that is our final answer in terms of dy dx. So dy dx fully simplified is equal to minus 6x squared minus 6x minus 4 all over 3x squared minus 2 to be squared. So that's our quotient rule. So remember, step by step, we break it down into a top function and a bottom function. So our top function here in this case was 2x plus 1, bottom function was 3x squared minus 2. Differentiate these separately. So you find du dx and you find dv dx, and then you apply them into the quotient rule formula, which again is found on page 25 of our log tables. Okay.